A warm welcome to all from IAPWC Pimpri Chinchwad branch, Pune, for our interview of female sport champions. IAPWC has always strived to enhance and propagate women in every aspect. As physiotherapists, being a sport person can be challenging sometimes, but there are very few who follow their passion for physiotherapy as well as for the sports. I, Dr. Farheen, Sub-Coordinator of PCMC branch, would like to thank our state head, Dr.Suvarna Ganvir ma'am, to bless us with her presence today. I would also like to thank our national head, IAPWC, Dr. Ruchi ma'am, IAPWC zonal head, Dr. Pooja Kamble, state joint coordinator, Dr. Sneha, and sub-coordinators, Dr. Uttara, Dr. Priya, and Dr. Nirali. With this, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Sanjeevni for introducing our female sport champions.
Thank you, Farin, for introducing me. Now, I will shortly introduce about all our sport champion from PCMC Pimpri Chinchwad district. Here, first sport champion is Rishika Bachav. Her favorite sport is chess, and she is from Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Physiotherapy, 4th-year student. Her native place, she is basically from Nashik, and in achievement, she has National Championship gold medalist, Indo-Nepal Championship gold medalist, South Asian Championship gold medalist. These are her achievement. So welcome, Rishika.
Thank you.
Second champion is Charuta Khare. She is a final year student of Sancheti Institute Rehabilitation College of Physiotherapy. She is from Pune. Favorite sport is athlete and javelin throw. In achievement, she had participated in 6+ national tournaments, including All India University Games, with 4th position at Junior National held at Ranchi. At a total 14+ district, state, and West Zone medals. Welcome, Charuta.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next champion is Mitali Kulkarni. Her sport is badminton. She is a second year Chaitanya Medical College student of physiotherapy, Pimpri, Pune. Her native place is Pune, from Pune. Then achievement and award on her name. She had participated in many state and national tournaments and has won many district level medals. And she has a national team and second prize for her badminton championship also. So welcome you, Mitali.
Thank you.
Now I request Dr. Suvarna Ganvir ma'am kindly open the session and please give them words.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, Dr. Sanjeevni. It's great to have 3 champions from Pune district with us today. And we have started this particular series of interviews throughout the state of Maharashtra and promoting the female physios on the occasion of International Women's Day. And I'm so glad that we have these champions with us. I wish you all the best in your life. And as I was saying previously, please continue with your passion even after you become a graduate or even after you become a professional. Because sports is something which would not only keep you physically fit, but mentally also. So continue with your passion and all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your encouraging word. And this will always motivate them at every session and every place of their whole educations and their personal life also. With this, we can start our interview session. Hand over to Farin.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your enlightening words. I am sure it will keep us all motivated throughout our life. So I'll pose the first question. So what was the inspiration for you to enter the particular sport that you have chosen to? Rishika, if you could go first.
Thank you, ma'am. My inspiration was my parents. They supported me and also they guided me from my early age for the my game chess.
That's wonderful. Charuta?
Like Rishika said, there was no one moment of inspiration. I've always seen my father play and manage everything, work and play. So he's always pushed me, encouraged me to pursue some physical activity and then later into sports professionally and competitively. So yeah.
Indeed, the parents are one motivation that can never cease to exist. Mitali?
So like just the same. Also, I was a very active child. So I've tried many sports, and my father also used to play badminton. So I started playing badminton professionally, and I've seen them handle a lot of things together. My mom especially, she was a good athlete. So from there, I guess.
That's wonderful. Obviously, our parents are our support system, our pillars against whom we can lean at any given point of time. Dr. Sanjeevni, over to you.
Nice to hear, as our parents were always like a motivator. With this, I would ask too, did you face any challenges while selection of the matches, Rishika?
Yes, of course, I faces many challenges and also balancing matches and exams schedule was very tough for me and also challenging.
Nice, really, real challenge. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Charuta.
Yeah, the most important challenge that I did face during my sports was injuries. And unfortunately, the injuries happened during the crucial part, like just before or during one trial. So, like all the hard work that I did throughout the season actually did go in vain. So, that was one challenge, but nevertheless, I did overcome that eventually. So,
Right. As a physio, we can overcome that. As a own our therapy, we can use on our own. Right? Next, Mitali.
So like Charuta ma'am said, injuries were a big part. They were a big challenge because every time I used to go for a match, I had some ankle or shoulder injury. That was a big challenge, and also some like managing studies, exams. That was a challenge too.
Okay. Nice to hear. Over to Farin.
Yes, ma'am. Injuries and exams are the real challenge, but I think being a physio, we do understand that multitasking and that self prevention strategies or injury prevention strategies, which we can apply on ourselves, like you rightly pointed out, ma'am. The next question I would like to ask is, how are you managing the studies and the sports together?
I manage my studies and sports by taking notes from my friends, by asking many doubts to my teachers. And after that, at night, I am doing my practices of chess.
That's indeed impressive. Charuta?
So, as we all know, college and studies can occupy a lot of your time and your schedule, and we have to give importance to both of them. So, initially, it was a little difficult managing practice after college or after a tiring day, but then I had a dead set in my mind that I have to pursue this. So, managing priorities, as in managing it, wasn't a task, but it became a routine for me later on. So
That's interesting. Setting it into a routine would definitely help, I think. Mitali, what's your opinion?
To be honest, I was not in practice when I started my college. Like it was my first year, so it was all new for me, and the college timings were too hectic. And my practice used to be in the afternoon for like 3 to 4 hours. So in starting, I was not able to play, but now I've started again. I've started playing again. So I'm trying to manage it, asking teachers doubts and asking my friends, and it's going.
That's a very crucial thing, that time management becomes difficult when you're handling or juggling two things together. But I think you all are finding your own ways to tackle this issue and rising above it. Sanjeevni ma'am?
Nice to hear, as whatever the challenge you are getting, but still you are continuing with your hobbies and the passions. That is seriously commendable. So with this, what is any message that you suggest for girls student who are players and who want to continue their passion? So what you want to give them suggestion?
My
Yes.
advice would be we have to focus on our studies as well as our passion, because of the passion will be our uh,
First love.
first love. Yeah, of course, first love. So we have to follow that love.
True.
Perfectly said. Yes, Charuta?
Yeah. So, sports is something which becomes a part of yourself after a certain point, or your passion, not just sports, but any passion. So, it is very important that you dedicate some time towards it, because it in turn makes you happy. And if you have that clear in your mind, you will find some way or some time for it eventually. Even if you're very busy, you will make time for it.
Yes. वेड असेल तर वेळ निघतं. राईट? मराठीत म्हण आहे. Perfectly for that. Yes, Mitali?
Yeah, so I just want to say ki there will be a lot of negative things, negative thoughts, but all you need to do is focus on your goal, focus on your sport, what you love, what you like, whatever you do. Any, if you are an artist or a sports person, there will be negative thoughts, there will be winning and losing. You just have to go on. I'll just advise that.
Nice to hear. So you have to be सबको हटा के सब challenge को मिटा के we have to continue with our profession and passion, right? Farin?
Yes, ma'am. It is very inspiring to hear these girls talk about their passion. But how does your college also support you, and why is college support very important at this juncture of your life?
Obviously, my college supports me a lot, but especially my teachers. Teachers supported me incredibly. They were helping me to balance my sports as well as my studies. So it was very nice.
So, because of your teachers, you could overcome the obstacles, right? Charuta?
So, the support of your college is very important, since a college and your studies are a huge part of your life right now. And the support that my college gave me was not just the permission to practice or the leaves or anything related to studies, but also the appreciation after you participate or you win something. The appreciation from your teachers actually means a lot. So, that is also one support my college gave me.
I agree. Any effort which is appreciated is 10 times more, makes you 10 times more happier. What's your thoughts, Mitali?
That's true. I also got very much appreciation from my college and my college teachers and colleagues, everyone. So that feels good. And also, they always inform me if there are any matches or tournaments and for the leaves and everything. They do support.
That's very nice of them. Not only that they are supporting you, but they are also encouraging you by letting you know about the different opportunities that you have out in the world. A lot of times we tend to get immersed in the studies and college activities that we skip our passion somewhere. But I'm very glad that all three of you are being an inspiration and role models for the future generations, and all those girls who are looking who will look at our interview. I am very sure that they'll find it inspiring, and they'll also find their own little ways that the way you have to overcome the challenges and balance both the profession and the sport. Sanjeevni ma'am?
Yeah, definitely, as Farin mentioned, and this agenda, this interview keeping, this basic agenda behind that, as a female, as a physiotherapist, we are treating very means most of the player, right? But as a physiotherapist, are we continuing our passions, or are we continuing with our sports? So that this is a one just start to activate or to motivate the other sports, those who are having this passion. So that is the basic agenda, which is we will say this idea which is given by our state coordinator, which is Dr.Suvarna Ganvir ma'am. So this was because of that we are able to connect with you. So again, I want to thanks Dr.Suvarna Ganvir ma'am for suggesting us this activity and be with your presence. Thank you very much, ma'am. You want to say some words to them, ma'am?
Yeah. So thank you, Dr. Sanjeevni. as Charuta and Mitali and even Rishika mentioned about the challenges, that injuries are the biggest challenges. So I believe, since we know how to treat ourselves, I believe you three are the brand ambassadors of physiotherapy uh, for other people. So congratulations to you for that, and keep doing your work, and keep following your passion.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. You want to say anything other than this?
I would just like to thank you all for this opportunity.
Yes, thank you. Thank
The
you.
pleasure is ours.
And Suvarna ma'am, like you said, about the masters, that's definitely one thing or one motivation for us to keep pursuing our sport, which is also a passion. Yeah. Thank you.
So with this, I will give on behalf of IIP Women's Cell, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of one of you, which who are present here, especially Dr. Ganvir ma'am, who took the time for this session. So thank you very much from all. Be present. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Recording बंद कर दे.